It is Monday, July 22nd, 20 and the 22, and it is 3:46 p.m. So the markets are ding, ding, ding. Bell has already told it's over. You already probably know all this, but let's just look through some of it. S&P 500 up 1%, Dow 0.32% green, and NASDAQ came roaring back 1.58%. And there's Uncle Russ up over 36 points today, 1.66%. My sweetheart crude oil down just a little tick. Gold pretty much flat. In fact, it's down after hours. Same with silver, flat during trading, and it extended hours, it is down a bit at 29.11. In fact, let's refresh this. Let's refresh it and see what it tells us. There's the gold, 23.99. So this should reflect closer number to the silver. If my Elon Musk powered internet would catch up. There it is. Well, it's still showing at 29.32 and it's currently at 29.11. However, moving over to the Bitcoin, it was pretty well flat as well, but it's still extended. It's at 68,000. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart that we created I think it was last Monday. It's going to look very confusing right now because I added some colored Fibonacci retracement measurements to it because we had targeted 67,000. We've bumped our head on it twice. Now we're up to just about 68,000. So if you see this little number here, 68,321, we may get an extension to it, but I think we're there. I think the next move is going to be a bit of a retracement to the 6-1 in around the 618. There's the 618, 61.8% on that move would put us at about 61,503. So I would be looking for the first number would be what we had talked about earlier or middle of last week, 62,300. That'd be the first sign that we're going down to probably test out the 61,503. If it busts through that, then we're still looking at 59,000 again as another red flag area where we would want to hold support. So we got a nice run up. I think what we would be looking at next, if it was continuing in a bullish pattern, would be that little bit of a pullback, maybe between the 786, which would be the 64,500, and the 618, which would be 61.5. In fact, that may bring us back to right around maybe 62.5. I'll take a closer look at that. Maybe change this number, change this line. So if we get say we're at 3, then we get a little 4 and then a 5, then we could be pushing up over that 70. But it'll be dependent on how the next pullback waves present themselves. Are they corrective? Are they impulsive? What are they? We will find out by measuring them. So if you get dizzy looking at these types of screens, please pull away. And Bitcoin making a move down as we speak, but not by much. So what you're saying is it could go up or down? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Gold. Take a look at gold. Had a nice question. I believe it was on Thursday or Friday, which was we wanted to see gold hold 24.15, and then depending on how many waves we got from this pullback, then where's it heading next? So it's found a nice little spot here at 23.83, we'll call it. And then turned back up from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you look at a local version of this, then we probably have a 1, 2, 3. No, a 1, 2, 3. No, that would need to be the 4. Yeah, so it would be based on down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 would extend just a little bit lower than this 2384, 2383 range. Yeah. So then we'd have 5 waves down, and then we can begin our fourth, then we put in our fourth low. Then we look for that higher high of the fifth, which would be in this range. I don't think that has changed. So between 20, come on. Why aren't you cooperating? There it is. Now it cooperates. So between 2484 and 2525. Now, again, I am absolutely still a novice in all of that. You didn't have to tell us that. Well, thanks, but I just wanted to remind you. So this would mean, so we were looking for, or I was looking for 2415 to be the 4, but it now may be down here at the 2383, 2384 number. So now we got to look to see how does this present itself? How does this bounce back? If it presents itself in 5 waves, then it should end up busting through the 2483 and making its way up towards 2525, maybe even as high as 2550. You're crazy. So that's what we're looking at. Gold, Bitcoin, silver kind of meandering around the same way. We'll take a closer look at that tomorrow. Let's see So based on what I was seeing in Bitcoin on Friday, that's why I went ahead and opened a covered call position with BitO. So I did sell 31 contracts at 26 strike expiring Friday. And we created $557 in spending money for the skinny jeans. So let's go to the board just to see what it's showing us. Because of the volatility of BitO, it's only showing us up 16% or 16% of that total profit that we've captured, 93 dollar bills. So that's the only thing on the board. So we did that on Friday, and I don't think I did that in the video. I think it was after the video. So that's why I wanted to make sure to share that with you. So we're pretty mixed with probably a little bit more red than green. Maybe not. Maybe like right on. Even. So we're looking for gold and silver to decide where they're going next. Bitcoin, it feels like the next move is going to be, feel is not the word we use with technical analysis. Should be a nice little healthy move down somewhere between the 786 retracement and the 618 retracement. So we'll be watching that. I'll put a line in here. I'll take off the fibs and I'll put a line in here of what we're looking at. Maybe I'll just split right down the middle there. I probably need all 3 lines on there just to show like what we would call, support box. And then through the support box, then that opens the door up to a lower low. Speaking of local though, local highs, local lows, this should be a local high. That's where I'm at. Pretty flat today overall. Let's go to where the close would have been, 3 o'clock. So we were down just about $1,600 for the day during trading. And we've continued to go a bit down since that time, trading at 2.119. So well off of our all-time high, which will be coming soon. How soon? I don't know. Probably within 2, maybe 3 weeks max, and we'll break that all-time high again. But once silver gets going, so if gold is going to present itself as going north, then once silver really gets on its horse, the next move in silver should be the extended 3, the big 3. So we'll get that onto a chart and talk about it tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend. The girls are going to see Nelly tonight. Hot and so hot it hurts. Is that Nelly? I think that's Nelly. Proud of my son. His boss checked in with him last night and said, hey, I'm going to be a little short-handed. I got a big sod order that just came in, and I told you he's working on a sod farm. Oof. So he got up at 4 to be at work at 5. 16-year-old making it happen. Proud of him. Saturday we leave for Michigan. I'll get a map out and show you if you know anything about Michigan, which I just know where it's located. We'll be just south of Shelby on Lake Michigan. We rented a house right on the lake. did it 2 years ago in Shelby. Had a beautiful time. So we get another Airbnb right on the lake for a week. That'll be a good time. Just a little road trip, Fab Five. You never know when it's going to be the last Fab Five. One of these girls, finds the man of their dreams, or Maya Coco moves away like she claims she's going to do once she graduates with her teaching degree in May. So next May. So Madison graduates Purdue in December and Maya in May. So we'll see what goes on there. They're going to see Nelly. They're excited. I'm excited for them. And I'll see you in the next video.